Yo! Alright, I exist now. Yeah, just setting stuff up. What is up, Twitch? What is up? What is up, YouTube and my fellow cherry boys? What's up, Mario fan? I think we are ready to start a run. So today I'm going to be doing chapter 1 through 4. Last time I only did up to chapter 3, and today up to chapter 4. And then next stream we'll do chapter 5, and then we'll do 6, 5 and 6. And then we'll do chapter 7 and 8 in its own stream. And then we'll be ready for full game runs. So I think honestly, maybe next weekend or like the few streams after that, we'll be ready to do full game runs. But we're making our way. Oh yeah, the Princess Peach game. I was a little bit interested in it, but I got too many things on my plate now to be playing new games. Because I'm playing through another game for a video, then I'm working on this speedrun too. Yeah. Anyways, let's start. Take off soon from my... Yo, what's up, Corkstar? Yo, I also love Mother. Alright, now let's do a real run where I don't forget what to name Lucas. Oh yeah, a very rare stream. I was talking about it last stream, but Mother 3 streams and like Mother 3 speedruns in general are actually pretty rare. Like they don't get played very often. And it is Pog indeed. Yeah, what's up, Blue Bloom? TY for the good luck. Who is better, Ness or Lucas? I don't know. I like them both. I feel like I would probably identify more with Ness. Just because I grew up playing Earthbound and I always felt like I was Ness whenever I played. But Lucas is pretty godly. Like, this game is for sure more story and character focused. Earthbound runs when? I don't know. Earthbound is such a hard game to speedrun. Like, they go crazy. Like, everything's been nipped. You have to be, like, pixel perfect and frame perfect and a lot of stuff. Yo, what's up, Crazy X? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good now. Like any run I should do should pretty much be around between 540 and like 540 and 550-ish. But like doing runs like when you're just starting is crazy because you're not gonna start out like perfect, right? So you're gonna be here for 6-7 hours. Oh shoot! Yeah, yikes in the chat. Rip. Yeah, the Sony Trinitrons, they, people that like them, they really like them, so they would go fast for sure. I wonder if it's like a Super Smash Bros. Melee player, or just like a retro gamer in general that bought it. Oh yeah, like, regular CRTs, like, you can find them, like, just on the street. Like, there's no need to pay $100 plus for a CRT, but the PVMs and stuff, they're probably worth it. I could run, I forgot. Oh, and you're in Florida? Like, I think Florida in general is like a pretty big Melee state. So I feel like it probably would have been bought by a Melee player. Yo, what's up, ref? TY for the good luck. I got a CRT off Marketplace for $10, but it was really nice. Yeah, I've seen CRTs sell for $10 that are like the perfect CRTs, and I've seen like trash ones sell, like try and be sold for like 50 plus. I did get 2 Sony Trinitrons for like $80 for the both of them, but like I knew what I was looking for, and like I knew they were really good. So like the old man I bought it from didn't really understand. Oh shit, the old man I bought it from didn't really understand like why I wanted them or anything. But I was just like, yeah, I'll give him $40 each for them. Like, yo, what a steal. Yo, nice combos. Have a fast fight. Ah, but he went first. Unlucky. I feel like there's a lot of Sonic songs that I feel like are probably not owned by Sega. That might not be true, just because they have like a lot of like real bands doing songs and stuff. And it's not just like background OST. Like they actually have like pop songs and rock songs in Sonic games. Small and light, which is all I care. Yeah, I really care about picture quality. But the CRT I currently own, that I like am keeping for myself, it's only 13 inches, which is like the biggest I would get it for a personal CRT. Like I would get a, or I did have like a 27-inch CRT, like a Sony Trinitron, really nice as well. It was like a similar model, just the bigger version of what I currently own. And I ended up just donating it to my college Smash scene, because I left when COVID happened, but I said, here, you guys can take it. Which Mother game is more fun to play casually? I would probably say this one. Earthbound, like, Earthbound is old enough to where there's, like, I guess what some people would call, like, problems. Like, it's a little bit grindy. It's, like, harder to navigate, I guess. But I think they're both like 10 out of 10s. So either one I think is like perfect to play with casually. Like I make an effort to play through both of them at least once a year casually. And of course Mother 3 this year, I've been playing it a lot since I am speedrunning. Yeah, I had a pretty godly one. CRT. It was like a mini CRT that was just about bigger than a GameCube, and it had a handle too. Also a Trinitron, like a Sony white Trinitron, and it had a little handle. It looked like one that you would see in like old-timey kitchens where people would have a CRT like hanging from the countertop or from the cabinet. And that was like a super fun CRT to bring, because you just bring it with one hand and just set it up anywhere. Unfortunately, that one died because it was so small and light, it got knocked off a table and then just instantly broke. I am 99% sure I am losing time. But 9:05 is not great for my first prologue, but I did sit here again, like not doing anything, just talking to chat. Like, I was expecting the cutscene to play, but I was supposed to talk to Klaus, and then Lucas just stood there. Yeah. Once you find that golden CRT, it has all the cable plugs. It's perfect size for you. Like, never let it go. That's what I'm doing with mine. Even if I don't use it anymore, just like for the 0.01% chance I might need it in the future, I'm keeping it. And then of course it has like sentimental value, I guess, even though I didn't grow up with it. It's just that like a lot of old games I used to play on it before I like went hard into HDMI modding and monitors. Oh yeah, since last stream I forgot to check my model number. I actually saw a professional video monitor, not a Sony PVM, but it was like another brand at a garage sale once. And I was just gonna offer them like some 20 bucks maybe, say, hey, I'll just take this. Like I like monitors and stuff. But I didn't know if it had actual like use for gaming and stuff. I ended up not buying it. I was scared. But I don't know. I don't think the brand. One of the issues I didn't want to buy it for was because whenever I heard of like professional video monitors and stuff, I would always hear only about Sony PVM/BVMs. So like getting like an off-brand one seemed a little weird, and I didn't know if it was like it would have had the same effect, I guess, by having it. I didn't know if it was actually good. Yeah, I think the biggest thing, I've always wanted a PVM just because I know they're supposed to be like the perfect retro gaming PC TV. But the biggest thing that's stopping me is I would never pay like over $100 for something like that. It just seems like a waste. I think now I would pay more for like things that are like in perfect condition. Like I would always be hesitant to buy anything that wasn't like perfect condition, like through secondhand marketplace or Goodwill or whatever. But I think nowadays, like I think I'd be willing to buy at least game consoles for parts, because I feel like a lot of people throw them out and they're not actually like fully broken. They could be easily fixed. So maybe next time, I don't know what retro console I'm missing that I actually care about though. Maybe next time I'm in the market for one though, that's what I do. God damn, terrible menu. Yeah, I think if you really want CRTs and stuff, one strat you can do is like, I've thought about, and I've heard of people doing it, you can go to like your old high school or whatever, and just be like, hey, you guys like switching to monitors or something? Like, I will take all the TVs, or I'll take a couple of TVs, like they're just going in the garbage anyway, I'll pick it up. Dude, I have yet to have a fly not yet, or I've yet to have a perfect fly fight. I just can't hit them all. Technically, we can't get world record tonight. Because I'm not doing a full run. We could probably get, like... Well, I think I did have Chapter 1 world record when I was playing. Yeah, depending on the high school you're at, you can probably find, like, a lot of Trinitrons and stuff. And I feel like, casually, Trinitrons are some of the best ones. I think Trinitrons are the best. Of course, there's other CRTs that are perfectly good to use, but... Just the name, Sony Trinitron, you know it's fancy. Alright, let's not get into encounter this time. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, I think for CRTs, you really only need S-Video. It's very rare that, like, a console has component, but not HDMI. And once you have HDMI, you might as well just use a really nice monitor instead. Like, back in the day, I was really into Melee. There was, like, guides on, like, really good monitors for using... or really low latency monitors for using like Melee HD and stuff. And I bought one and I've been using it ever since. And it's perfect because it can still switch to 4:3 mode instead of widescreen. So you can play all your retro consoles on it still. What Mario RPG do I think they will remake next? I'm gonna say Thousand Year Door, because that's technically not out yet. So that's what they're making next. But after Thousand Year Door, I could see, I don't know if it's likely, but I could see, like, Super Paper Mario. Like, is the Wii era ready to be remade yet? Yeah, I thought about Paper Mario 64 being remade as well. But the fact that they're going straight to Thousand Year Door makes me feel like they're just gonna skip over it. Because Paper Mario 64 has always been playable on every console through Virtual Console / Switch Online. Whereas Thousand Year Door has never been. And then Super Paper Mario, it was available on the Wii U. But that was still like a Wii game. It wasn't like re-released or anything. I think the Wii's time to shine is now. don't know. I feel like in Paper Mario, there's a lot of crossover between Thousand Year Door and Paper Mario 64 in terms of fan base. Like, you really only get a big drop off after Super Paper Mario, because even with Super Paper Mario, it's not like as widely received or widely well received, but it still has like that cult following. I still think it's a good game. Yeah, I was surprised at the big difference S-Video makes between composite, or coming from composite. Like, I used to, when I first started speedrunning, I only had composite, and the S-Video was such a big improvement. Like, even now, like, looking at games, like, on the NES, if they're not, like, modded, they look like trash. Like, because you only have composite. Even worse is, like, the RF adapter. Like, my Super Nintendo has, like, we still have, like, the RF cable for it. Yeah, but back in those days, I was only using a composite for my Super Nintendo. I didn't know about S-Video until I started streaming. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest problem people have with Super Paper Mario, is that it's not really a turn-based combat RPG anymore. Like, it's more platformer. Get the Flint combo. I don't need it. Nice. My freaking run didn't go through. That's crazy. God. Alright, at least he's targeting Boney. Yeah, Flint took the running stance, but Boney didn't complete his, I guess. I must have, like, dropped it a frame early or something. Oh. Sneaky little snake. Nice. Nice lurk, Mario fan. Rip. Yeah, I would say when it comes to CRTs, you should stop looking to for buying CRTs on Marketplace and stuff. You should be looking for, like, people giving away CRTs. Like, usually CRTs are so old, like, you'll find, like, a random old couple just being like, oh, we don't need this anymore. Like, our kids got us a flat screen TV. Like, a lot of people don't actually care about them, so they're not trying to, like, make a lot of money off of you selling it. Oh yeah, I'm a frequent garage sailor. Like, every Saturday, like, I just go up and I'm like, hey, like, if I see a garage sale, I'll just be like, hey, you guys selling any video games? And if they say no, I'm like, oh, okay, that's all I care about. I leave. And sometimes you get a good haul. Nah, I mean, if they were to remake Super Paper Mario, I feel like there's no way they would change the game. I also wouldn't want them to change the game into turn-based combat. I think that's lame. Nah, the rich folks won't have the best CRTs. They might have the biggest CRTs, though. And I'm not a big fan of big. Yeah, I think changing Super Paper Mario's combat would be way too big a change in terms of a remake. You might as well just make a new game. Yeah, I don't know when the next time any Mario and Luigi content is gonna come out, since Alpha Dream is dead. Like, I can't really see Nintendo, at this point at least, going back over to that series. Even if it's for a remake or something. Yeah, and like, I feel like Alpha Dream or the Mario and Luigi games have been like on a slow decline. Like, nothing was like too horrible, like except for Paper Jam for me. But nothing has been like really good, like up to like Bowser's Inside Story levels. Okay, how did you not talk to it? Any one of those three? That's cringe. Okay, hot take. I was a fan of Crystal Skull, like Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. That was also like the only Indiana Jones movie I watched at the time. I was a baby. The others came out. Nice. I can't believe Boney is surviving this. Ah, there he goes. Cringe, cringe. Dumb enemy cringe. Alright. Actually gave it to Duster. That's fine. Yeah. I mean, I remember liking it. People were mad at the fridge surviving the nuke, right? But like, I know when I was a kid, I was like, oh my god! Like, he survived a nuke in a fridge! Oh! Like, you know those kids that have like the "is Fortnite better than Apex" debate, and like they became a meme? That was me with my friends talking about whether or not the fridge could survive a nuclear blast. I don't know. Indiana Jones also, like, he beat a guy that had like a sword with like a gun. like like there's meant to be like funny parts in the movie. Like, even like, I don't know how serious the fridge was supposed to be, but it's like it's always been kind of wacky. You're talking about aliens in a crystal skull. Come on. I don't actually like the curved CRT screens. I like the flat screens. Flynn didn't get hit by a log. He got hit by lumber. Mario and Luigi is very similar to Indiana Jones, their first trilogies, huh? I guess. Like, did they all, was number one the best, and then the other two were also good, I guess? Flats have too many geo problems. I don't remember the reason. I haven't looked at a CRT in a long time, but I don't remember. I remember that I liked the way the flat screen looked better than the curved screen when I was playing games on it. Alright, no first try stick. Feels bad. But second try, good go hype. Have I played Toy Story? I don't think I've ever played a Disney game. I guess, like in that case, it'd be a Pixar game. Same thing. Oh, actually, I guess now it's Disney, but at the time it wasn't. I was gonna say I played Lego Star Wars. You're gonna make a video on the Genesis to get me mad? Why are you trying to bait me, man? It's okay that the Genesis is not as good as any of the Nintendo consoles. No stick for me. Ah, it's not a green, feels bad. Not bad though, not bad. Let's avoid the snakes. Yeah. Nice goal. Ah, rip. I bought, I still use, a free editing software. But, I play around with it a lot to try and do, I still try to make really cool stuff, I guess. I use DaVinci Resolve. I could use, Apple Move, or... What's the Mac one called? Because I have a MacBook. It's iMovie. I was gonna say Apple Movie. Yo, talk to this, please. Nah, I mean, I wouldn't be salty, because, I know, the correct opinion. Just because you're giving a wrong opinion saying Nintendo sucks doesn't mean I would have to get mad over it. The Genesis is probably better than the NES. There's only, there's less than 10 NES games that I really like. But, I don't know about the Genesis, so it could be possible the Genesis is better. Yeah, the getting the green swirl there is really rare. Oops. Nice, barely got through. I didn't know he could go past this rock. Like, so I didn't try running away again. Oh well. That was a good bait, but I bonked, unfortunately. Okay, there's no way the Genesis is better than the GameCube. Although the GameCube probably wasn't as good as it should have been for Nintendo standards, I guess. Nintendo GameCube is godly. Like, I think Nintendo GameCube, the Wii, yeah, the Nintendo GameCube and the Wii, I guess. I was gonna say the Wii U, but the Wii U wasn't great. But the Switch is hype. Like, just the fact that GameCube has Thousand Year Door and Wind Waker, that makes it a top tier console with just those two games alone. And you think about Pokemon XD, Coliseum, Pikmin, Lego Star Wars. I would like him to attack down me now. There we go. Nice. Nice. I will heal first before I use the second bomb, just to be safe. Alright, good fight. We're saving a lot of time, I think. Alright, so I decided that whatchamacallit, because this game is split up into chapters, that I can go ahead and, like, during the chapter transmission where there's nothing going on in gameplay, that I would run an ad. Pretty hype. I wish I could run like a 15-second ad though. I'd have to look into that. But I'm on the grind. But once all the text starts, I'll just run an ad, and we'll be back to gaming. Yeah, I guess sometimes, according to YouTube, like, some people don't get ads, some people do. So I don't know if I want to talk and like answer my YouTube questions until like this thing's over. So I guess I'll wait a little. I don't want to like answer a question and like dude's watching an ad, you know? Yo, what's up, Mario fan? Welcome back. Are we on PB pace? Yeah, we are. Technically, since we're going to Chapter 4 now, and we haven't done a Chapter 4 run yet, that anything we get will be PB. But we are on a good pace. Like, I could technically get the world record if I were to continue a full run on this pace. Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country, Mario World, Kirby's, Earthbound, Metroid, yeah. Super Nintendo is godly too. Like, in terms of God consoles, I think Super Nintendo, GameCube, Wii are all top tier. I think Switch is like half a tier below. I wouldn't call it top tier, but it is really great. And then bottom tier is Wii U and N64 and NES. I think in terms of Sony consoles, I think PlayStation 1 is top tier. PlayStation 2 is high tier, and like PlayStation 3 also high tier. But PlayStation 4 and 5, they were out for like 10 years that they didn't like drop like a single game. Like you would buy that PlayStation 4 and 5 to watch movies. And Xbox, everything is bottom tier. Xbox has always sucked and will always suck forever. Stick to making Microsoft Word, man. That also sucks because now there's Google Drive. Yeah, I mean, I think because this game is less active, I guess you want to call it, compared to Bowser's Inside Story, I think it's actually easier to get through a whole run, even though it is longer. Yeah, being an Xbox guy is a big L. I don't even know how that was a war. Like, luckily Nintendo has, like, distinguished itself as, like, way different compared to Xbox and PlayStation. But, like, Xbox and PlayStation, they're always at war, and I'm just like, why would anyone pick up Xbox over PlayStation? Now, there's no Starman in this. There's only very, like, small references to Earthbound, like the other Mother game. But, like, this game is, like, kind of its own thing. Like, I think the only, like, similar enemies that Earthbound has, or the Mother 3 has to Earthbound, are, like, the robotic enemies in Chapter 8. Like, I think there's, like, a nuclear reactor robot and stuff. Alright. Got the dodge again, PogChamp. Oh yeah, when you were comparing Genesis to Nintendo, I was thinking you're Oh, I got stuck. Oh, this is good though. Ah, rip. He's too far to the right though. Ah, and of course I get the bad. Two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I was not getting away since the bottom spider had came so close. And we're getting max runaways. Feels bad. I mean, what is important that goes into a console other than the games? Like, who cares about graphics? Like, everything was, like, everything's playable. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, people complain, like, Sony heads will complain about Switch, like, it only runs 60 FPS, like, 1080p, and I'm like, dude, it has games. Yours does not have games. Like, I think games are, like, the only important thing. As long as, like, the graphics and the system is usable, like, the only thing that matters is the game selection. Rip. Oh my god, I didn't heal. Ah, that was so scary. Ah, that was dumb. Okay, good. Bro. Alright, we have lost a lot of time already. Oh my god! This has never happened to me. Like, missing this much. Oh my gosh. And he's up already? Oh my god. Like, we are losing time already. Oh my god, did I even equip? I don't think I equipped either. I literally think it'd be better if I like restart, like reset. Yeah, I think it's better. Like, I'm literally gonna, like, instead of finish this through, I'm gonna, like, reset the entire fight and lose, like, 4 minutes. I've actually never done that. Feels bad. Oh yeah, I didn't heal either because I forgot about healing. Well, it's not a dead run because it's not like a full game run, so I can do whatever I want. Thankfully. Bro, aren't you supposed to be, Aren't you supposed to be smoke bombed? Alright, good thing this dude is like smoke bombed and is hitting 40% of his attacks. This is actually insane luck. Feels bad. Yeah, aside from me not doing the original equips, there was actually not really much I could have done about the second fight. I was just getting like hit over and over again. And when he is smoke bombed, he shouldn't be hitting you almost at all. Like that's why you can go straight into him without grinding or anything. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's no way, like, especially for my taste, like, there's no way you can argue the Super Nintendo is not the console to buy, like, when you have the Genesis out, like, you buy Super Nintendo. Like, PlayStation 1 was, like, is like a more worthy opponent for Super Nintendo. Or is PlayStation 1 the N64? I'm not sure. Who's the masked man? Well, that's a secret. I don't think we learn until chapter 7. Yeah, the Masked Man is a boss. You fight him in Chapter 7, but you see him a lot in Chapter 7 before you can fight him. I didn't even know there was a Sonic CD game. The only, like, CD game I know is the Zelda one, because that's memed on so much. Alright, good miss. Good miss. Good miss. No. Alright, Wes has not been very helpful on this run. Like, he's attacking, but he's not doing big damage because he's not using his secret art. And now he's not attacking either. Yeah, I never heard the soundtrack, so I couldn't make a judgment on it. But Sonic games in general do have banger soundtracks. Yo, what's up, Zombo? TY for the GL. Alright. Gotta enter her name. Alright, that was a crazy, like, dodge to do. I'm glad I pulled it off. Surprised, too. But glad, nonetheless. Right. I would like to not take any more damage. Specifically on Kuma. Not bad, I'll take it. Alright, this is a really good one. A really good segment. I got into only the 2 encounters with the Barrelman, but I did not get the instant runaways. But I should still be saving time. Yo, what's up, Rand? Finally caught a stream? Yeah. I'm starting to stream, I guess, semi-consistently again, now that I got a new speed game. Not that, like, I'm done with Mario and Luigi, it's just that I came back from break and I was lazy to start again. And with Mother 3 being re-released on Switch, I had to come back to it. Ah. Heal. We heal her. I wish Duster went second. For some reason, he went first. Oops. I'm missing one. Yes. Yeah, I'm missing a bomb. I don't know where from, though. Yeah, I guess you healed Duster. Oh, I'm out of... Why am I missing a bomb? Ugh. What is going on with this run? I do not know. Okay, I have to go back. What did I miss? Did I not pick up the present in this room? Oh yeah, that's one. Okay, wait. Did I have it and I just didn't, did I have the bomb and just not throw it? I don't understand what happened. Okay, I guess that's what I did, but... Damn, this is such a weird... I don't know why, I don't know what happened to make me think I didn't have the bomb. Like, I was searching for the bomb, but, like, it was just right there. We would none if it was English. Yeah, you know what I think happened? I think I mistook, like, the bomb for being a piece of equipment. Because there's pictures. There's pictures on the inventory. Alright, so I guess we're just doing this again, except this time we'll, like, win, because we have all 3 bombs. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That would have been just, like, a regular fight if, I had used the 3rd bomb. But, like, since Duster didn't use his last damage output, I just sat there, like, doing 2 damage a turn. Oops. Yeah, look at that. That's just what's supposed to happen. But, like, I don't know, man. I couldn't read. Feels bad. I lost about 6 minutes from it. Sonic Adventure games are the best Sonic games, IMO. Like, they're the only ones I would ever go back and play through. Although I am hankering to play through, like, some of the old Sonic games that I thought were good as kids, and apparently they're really bad, like Secret of the Rings and Sonic 06. I really want to go back and play it. Yo, what's up, Really Toxic? We are on a run of all time. Whether it's the G-est of all time, or the, poopiest of all time, yet to be determined. Yeah, Adventure Haters in Shambles. It's a god movie. I say god movie, god game. Never get into a Sonic game. Well, I mean, I don't think any Sonic game, like, is very similar to the Adventure series. Like, all the 3D games are like, way too different, and all the 2D games suck. At 2D Sonic fans. I said it. Ouch. Alright, we did it. We lost 6 minutes, everybody. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a sneezing fit. Alright, I'm back.
か？
Yeah, run of all time, a chapter of all time. As long as I press the correct button next time, though, we shall save time. Oh, Fast Pants hype! Bro, that is so cringe. Alright, whatever. Facade did that on purpose. He wanted me to lose time. And this guy just has like random movement, and of course it hits me. Feels good. What else have I been playing lately? Aside from Mother 3, not much. I've been playing one other secret game, but that's a secret and I can't tell you until the video comes out. I'm unfortunately waiting. I have to wait for like something to come in the mail for me to actually complete the video. So it's now set for April, but that just gives me more time to make it like as good as I possibly can. I'm really excited for it. Okay, Mario 3 is better than the Sonic games. One. Six. Oh my god, I'd kill him, Facade. Sheesh. Facade doing weak damage. Like, he has multiple attacks, and he gave me his weakest attack 5 times in a row. So I had to get, or excuse me, and then he didn't attack on the 6th turn, so I had to wait even more. Sheesh. Mario 3 is pretty good, man. I gotta tell you, man, there's a point in every young gamer's life, and that's when they decide whether or not they want to be a Mario fan or a Sonic fan. And the majority of people pick Mario because Mario's way better than Sonic. So like, it's really hard for people, like at least with the old games, because now I think it's just obvious Mario's better in the modern era. But like, I'm sure it's like hard for a lot of people to switch sides if they started with Mario or they started with Sonic, you know? No, we can't love all games. That wouldn't make any sense. I bought. Did I really just miss a a make laugh? What the heck? The only time that Mario and Sonic can ever come together is during the Olympic Games. Then you can love them both equally. But if you're not talking about Sonic Adventure, then I think Mario pretty much has him beat every time, sorry. I will say Sonic Adventure is better than Mario 64. Like, are those two comparable, or do you have to compare Sonic Adventure to Sunshine? Which even then, I think Sonic Adventure would beat Sunshine. But Galaxy's better than Sonic 06 for sure. Yo, godly take. Hey, I'm a Mario 64 hater. I think it's ugly and bad, boring, and like it's fun to play, like the lobby, and then you get downstairs and you're like, wow, this sucks. I don't want to play anymore. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 is better than 64 and Sunshine for me. Yeah, I mean, there's certain... I think the 100 coin stars are kind of bad to me. I think Sunshine's 120 shine run... Sunshine. I think Galaxy's, like, 100% is way better than Sunshine, and Mario 64's 100%. Yeah, like, to me, the only replay value Mario 64 really has is speedrunning, and even I'm not too interested in doing the speedruns in themselves. I really only watch speedruns when somebody's, like, in the last 10 minutes of the game and they're on world record pace. Yeah, I really like Galaxy 2. Apparently, like, it sucked, though. I don't know if people think it sucked because the game actually sucked, or if people are just mad that it like, didn't further, like, the Mario formula, I guess. It's just like a Mario Galaxy with different levels. Although there were some pretty good additions to me, or for me. No, downstairs was not fun. Sandland, bad. Hazy Maze Cave, bad. Fire Sea, bad. Like, I think downstairs had the 3 worst levels. Actually, let's see. Sandland, Fire Sea, Hazy Maze Cave. Dire Dire Dock sucks. Then going upstairs. Yeah, actually, I think I just don't like Mario 64. Sorry, guys. Mario Odyssey opinion. I didn't play Mario Odyssey. I liked Galaxy, and I liked 3D Land or 3D World. But after that, I did not play any more 3D Mario games. Uh-oh, Odyssey is mid. I think Odyssey being mid is a hot take. Like, I think people like Odyssey like as much as they do Galaxy. I don't think any 3D Mario game will ever get the, like, appeal of Mario 64 because it was very influential. I just don't think it holds up anymore. But yeah, Odyssey is supposedly a really, really good game. Alright, so if I'm gonna rank all the Mario RPGs, if I'm gonna rank all the 3D Mario games, I think number 1 is Galaxy. Number 2 is Galaxy 2. Number 3 is... Alright, so those are the ones I think are good. I assume if Odyssey is good, I would put it either right behind or right above Galaxy 2. And then the one I think is mid is Sunshine, and then the one I think is bad is 64. Does 3D Land and 3D World count? Like, it seems weird to count them, and I don't know why, but I actually really like... I think 3D World, which is the one that's on the Wii U, I think, right? I really like 3D World. I think that's my second favorite, or first favorite. It's top tier with Galaxy, though. You turned into a PC gamer. Nah, I'm still a console gamer. I only use PC games, or I only use the PC for like replaying old games that are released on Steam and stuff. The remakes and maybe some indie game or multiplayer games, but never for like my one-player gaming. Yeah, I do think 3D Land is like not good anymore because 3D World just like invalidates it. Like I would never play 3D Land again after playing 3D World. Like I'd rather just play 3D World again. And then you have Bowser's Fury. Got this mouse. 3D mouse. Yeah, have a good night, Rayan. Okay, that is false. Mario Kart Double Dash is the first good Mario Kart game, but it is not number 1. I think Mario Kart 8 is the best one for sure. Yeah, I mean, I like 3D. I never 100% in 3D Land, but I should go back and do it because I really like it. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 I think is the best one for sure. Like, I think its mechanics are the best. And, like, it has the most tracks just because it has all the tracks, you know? It doesn't look ugly, the controls aren't, the controls are probably the best. I know some old heads might be like, no, N64 is the best, and that's just wrong. N64 might be the worst. N64 might be worse than Super Mario Kart. Double Dash could be A or B tier, but it's not S tier. The only one I do think is S tier is Mario Kart 8, just because I didn't have access to like multiplayer really, for Wii and Double Dash. Like I didn't use my Wii and GameCube on the internet, so I didn't have access to multiplayer other than local multiplayer until Mario Kart 8. But like, that's how I like to play Mario Kart, is with people. I don't really like playing it for fun that much. Oh my god, where am I going? I'm sitting here talking about talking about Mario Kart. Let's do the right thing. Yeah, I don't think I was interested in getting, like, flagpoles for every character, but I was interested in getting all the stars. Like, when I was playing. Back to him. Oh, the music, too. I just think it has the best everything. Like, I think, like, Mario Kart 8 is strictly better in every way than other Mario Kart games. Like, you might say, I can understand the idea that, like, other games were, like, better for their time. Like, they did more for the Mario Kart series. But, like, as I know Mario Kart as it is now, like, it's, like, the perfect version of Mario Kart. Yeah, and people were like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like, how lame. Like, how lame. They should have introduced a new game instead of just giving new tracks. And then I'm just thinking, like, every Mario Kart is the same game except with new tracks. Like, you might as well get new tracks so you don't have to pay $80 for a new game. Where would Mario Kart DS go? I think Mario Kart DS would be bad. Just thinking about having to use a D-pad. But I've never played it, so I don't know. Okay, what was that? I was somehow, like, stuck on the door. I've heard really good things about Mario Kart 7, though. If I didn't get caught on the wall, I think I could have gotten away. Feels bad. Oh my god, I'm going all the way over here. Man, these porky enemies are bodying me. What even is there to play on the Saturn? What even is there to play on any Sega consoles other than Sonic? EDX is just a Sega stan. Even though Nintendo's #1. Knights. I will say I did play Knights, but I played the remake on the Wii. Oh, Phantasy Star Online, I have heard good things as an RPG stan. But I never played the series. You can't. I'm a varsity glazer of Nintendo consoles. I stole the varsity glazer term from some random person I heard on stream. But Nintendo deserves to be glazed. Sega, on the other hand, a little meh. And Nintendo does what Sega don't. I will say, Sega is definitely like a cooler company than Nintendo for sure. Like Sega loves like the community and like they love their games, even if the games don't always hit. Nintendo literally doesn't give a fuck. If they did, they would release Mother 3 on English. They would they would use all their lawyers and stuff to just get Mother 3 in English, man. It's just a game. Pay the money. Everyone will be happy. Nintendo died with Iwata Satoru, in my opinion. I've heard that before. Just because like Iwata was such a like a respected figure, right? But I don't actually really know stuff unless it's like stuff recently. I don't really know a lot of Nintendo's like practices when it comes to like their fan base and the community. But I like the biggest thing I know about Iwata is like he really cared for like the employees, like helping them out through his own pocket during like hard times at Nintendo. And then I remember he being the one, he's the reason that Pokemon Crystal is so godly. Like he forced them to introduce Kanto and introduce a lot of things instead of just making like a half-ass sequel. Yeah, I mean, that never happens. Iwata's just godly. Oops, also... Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, like, the fan games that get super popular are the ones that would cause an issue for Nintendo, right? Like another Metroid 2 remake. Like that was a straight up remake, and then Nintendo made one of their own too. Like of course that would get taken down. It sucks and probably shouldn't have, like, because it didn't do any harm, but it makes sense that it would. And then like Project M like had its own competitive scene, and Nintendo took that shit down. Although they don't really care anymore, it seems like, which is good. No. I was trying to remember my strat for this, but apparently I'm dumb. Yeah, if Kumatora gets hit, you always have to heal her. Oops. Oh. Hello. Yeah, I've been practicing a lot of Chapter 4 lately, and the Chapter 4 fight like has a similar thing with the like rolling HP strats. Bro, I need to stop, like not doing damage. We got it out. Oh, we got it out and the damage didn't come out. Nice. Alright, I guess I'll heal because Kumatora has not, or has been missing every thunder. And Wes is doing no damage, man, come on. Yeah, I think Wes attacked like maybe 3 or 4 times throughout the whole fight. Sheesh. Yeah, that is one thing too, is that like I'm just getting back and I'm speeding through the game. I need to do runs of things more because I'm speeding through the game a lot. So like I end up not like remembering all the strats very quickly unless the one I was practicing right now. And I've been practicing solely chapter 4 for the last 2 days. I mean, I do think console exclusives are really important to a console. Like, first off, the Switch is portable. Like, so like if you could play every PlayStation game, like if you could play God of War on the Switch, like I would just play it on the Switch instead of playing on the, like buying a PS5 just for God of War or whatever, right? Like the only difference is the hardware. Like, the Switch can't handle that stuff. Nintendo makes their games specifically for the Switch. Which is why, like, having a Switch is, like, required for me. But, like, I would never buy a PlayStation or, like, a Xbox. Because usually they only have, like very few exclusives. And, like, all the other games I could just get on PC. Yeah. That's one thing, like, I think in general, like, you have to have the Switch. If you want to have as much of, like, a game selection as you want, then you would have to have at least a Switch and a PC. Like, there's nothing that can replace the Switch where the PC does act as a pseudo PS5/Xbox. Where did Lucas come from? He just came down from the mountain with his Drago buddies. This is the fourth chapter text wall, so I'm gonna run an ad now. Well, we're not doing anything. Oh, I can't run an ad. PogChamp. Yeah, I was literally thinking about running ads like every chapter. Then I thought that was too much. But apparently I can't even run one, so that's PogChamp. So I don't have to. That's actually weird. I thought Twitch loved it when you ran ads, but I guess you can only run one like every hour or something. Who knows? Am I halfway through the game now? No. Chapter 4, even though there's 8 chapters, Chapter 4 technically is not halfway through the game. There's the biggest chapters in terms of length are Chapter 7 and 8. I would say Chapters 1 through 6 are half of the game, and then 7 and 8 are the second half. Or 1 through 5, probably. Chapter 6 isn't really a chapter, though. It's only like a 6 or 7 minute cutscene. Don't say that, Max. I might have to bring up why Sega is way better than Nintendo now. Yeah, R.I.P. Hinawa. Or I guess he in this game, because I only named her he. Really, this chapter, I do not mess anything up. Since this is the one that I've been playing over and over again. 3 years later. Yeah, Chapter 7 is the longest because, like, you're collecting all the needles in Chapter 7. Like, Chapter 1 through 3 are pretty much prologue. Technology is evil. At least when it's like bad technology. Like the Happy Boxes, you think they're TVs, but they're actually only display static. They're not actually anything on TV. Watch. Like I think it's theorized, or like I don't know if it's blatantly stated in the game, but I think it's just brainwashing. Frog. I think this music is way better than Mario and Luigi. Like this is a god tier. This is a god tier soundtrack. This might have the best soundtrack on the Game Boy Advance. And I would say Earthbound has the best soundtrack on the Super Nintendo, but I think Chrono Trigger might have it beat. Yeah, I played Spyro. I played, whichever one where the bad guy is, Ripto, I think his name is. The little orange dragon guy. And then I played, I think it was called Dragon's Tail on the GameCube. That one was fun. And then I played, like, a pseudo Spyro RPG on the Nintendo DS. I think I like Gen 4's and Gen 2's music over Gen 3. I don't think I was a big fan of Emerald. But in terms of Game Boy Advance music, it's pretty good. Alright, so I played Spyro 2 and Hero's Tale, yeah. I don't know how, but I always am able to somehow find like the random series RPG spin-off of every series. Like I played the Sonic RPG, I played the Spyro RPG. The Slitherhens all move randomly, so it's a pain to deal with them. Nice. Spyro 3 Year the Dragon is good. I don't remember. I haven't played the entire trilogy. I think I might have played Spyro 1. Or excuse me, I don't think I've ever played Spyro 1. I've played Spyro 2 and 3, and then same thing for Crash. Like, I don't think I ever played Crash 1, but I did play Crash 1, or Crash 2 and Warped. I do think... Let me make sure to take note of how Lucas moves in this. If he has to move out of the way for Boney.
Lucas got?
Nah, he does. Rip. Yeah, it'd be... I think that's actually better than talking to the pig mask, like himself, still. Our chickens have hatched. The only Lego game I ever played was Lego Star Wars, and it was so good. I'm sure the other Lego games are pretty good too. Lego Star Wars Max. I mean, I think I need to check out the modern Lego Star Wars games, or Lego Star Wars, the modern Lego games. I'm not super interested, just because I don't really like the new movies. Like, one of the appeals to the Lego Star Wars, like the original trilogy and then like the new trilogy or whatever you call it. Well, I had the complete saga because I like the movies, but like, I don't like the new movies like that to buy a Lego game. I think the newest Lego game I'd buy is probably Indiana Jones. Are the Port Troopers being sussy? Not currently. They were being a little sussy in Chapter 2, though. Yeah, this is gonna be my longest stream yet. It's gonna be almost 3 hours. And then I think next stream will be almost 4 hours. Or at least over 3 for sure, because I'll be doing Chapter 6 next stream. Yeah, like I was talking about earlier, my plan is to do a stream of Chapter 1 through 6 next time. And then my next stream would be Chapter 6 and 7. Or excuse me, Chapter 7 and 8. And then after that, I'll be good to start doing full streams. I probably only have time to do full attempts throughout like once or twice a week. Probably twice a week. But throughout the other parts of the week, I will be doing like half game runs to make sure I stay fresh for the full runs. Yeah, because it would suck getting to Chapter 8 on like a really good run and then like not being able to finish it off, right? So I gotta make sure I stay practiced and everything. How many chapters do I think an RPG should have? Well, I think in general, 8 chapters seems to be the norm, at least around this era. Because like Paper Mario was always 8 chapters, this is 8 chapters. But I don't think chapters or amount of chapters really matters. It's really just like about the pacing of the game and what it needs. How tough are the endgame bosses casually in speedrunning? Well, they're less complex than the early game bosses, because once you get to the late game, you have your really strong PSI attacks, Starstorm and Love Omega / Love Gamma. So you don't have to really worry about getting your damage out, you just have to make sure you get your attacks out. But they're less complex, but they're difficult in the sense that you're very low level, and there's a lot of menuing. But they're really fun. Like the later game fights are my favorite. Like Chapter 8 is Like, the fights in Chapter 8 are my favorite for sure. Yo, nice. I don't know if that was a jerky or a biscuit. But either way, that's really good. Nah, didn't get away in time. You can get that if you space it perfectly, but I got caught on the lip for a little bit. But not bad, not bad. Oops. Yeah, what's up, tuners? That is a that is a crazy emote. English translation run when? I actually don't really care about the English translation. Like, I think this one's better. Just because it's the official version, right? Like, technically the English version isn't real. Like, you have to use the emulator or, like, non-official hardware to play it. And now that I'm playing on Switch, it's just, like, so accessible. It's like, why would I play anything other than this, like, the Japanese Switch version? I would be interested in doing an English run if they used the, some sort of text skip / cutscene skipping mod. It would make the run way more shorter by taking out, like, a lot of the parts that aren't super interesting of the run. And since the run is basically like a ROM hack already, since the run does change parts of the game, very little though, but it does affect the speed run in one instance. And since it's already changed from the original game, I would say just go for it. Like, if you want to have like some sort of pure like official speedrun category, you would use the Japanese version anyways. So yeah, I'm not too interested in using the English version unless it's significantly shorter. But in its current state, it is like 45 minutes longer, just due to the text. Yeah, no meme hawk around, feels bad. Yeah, I think once I start getting more consistent and streaming all the time, that more people will start showing up again. Wait a minute, is that a dog? I don't think it's necessarily... I don't think they're interested in having a non-physical release. I think they're more so interested in having an official release of Mother 3, you know? Because it's never been legally translated, so it's not accessible or very accessible to Westerners or anyone outside of Japan, actually. I do think... I think it's cool if an official release were to be... made, right? But I don't think people should, like, wait on it. I think people, if they really want to play, Mother 3, there's so many ways to accessibly play it on English. Like, the fan translation is really good. And it's like exactly what a true to its roots, like, physical release or English translated release would be. So I think people should just play that if they really want it. Like, I don't really have too much hope for a English Mother 3 official release. It's not 0% likely, but it is very unlikely. Oh yeah, true. Rip Kurumi. I haven't seen Kurumi since I came back. Yo, thank you, Sloth and Soup. Thank you for the sub, man. Oh my god, you gave me the streak while I was not streaming too, man. I appreciate it a lot. I gotta stream double just for you. Make it worth. Yeah, like, I'm not super interested in collecting new games. So, like, even if there was a physical release, I would just get the digital release still. Like, I only have a physical version of Mother 3 for the Game Boy Advance. Also, this is a banger. I'm not a hater. I don't think that's necessarily a hater. Well, it is a hater take to be like, don't, like, digital releases suck. You suck if you get them, but you're not a hater for preferring physical. Like, getting physical releases is really cool. Like, especially me, like, I'm actually currently, like, I have the idea of collecting all my favorite games of all time. That's why when I went to Japan, I bought a bunch of, like, old RPGs for cheap, because, like, if you want to buy an Earthbound cartridge here now in America, it'll be hundreds of dollars, but in Japan it's still like 30 bucks just to get Mother 2. So I was like, oh, I gotta get this. Oh yeah, this won't exist forever, for sure. Alright. So I was looking for the doggy jerky in Lucas's inventory, but it actually came up first because I got it before the tart and everything, so I ended up selling it anyways. Feels bad. I would have just had an extra, which is useful later on in the run. Oh well. Yeah. Like, having NSO, like, is just a means of playing your favorite games. It's not a means of, like, owning your favorite games. Like, it's just gonna go away as soon as the Switch is over. Like, they're probably gonna switch it, to the next console. But knowing Nintendo, they might not even do that. How do people not know Boney's wearing... I didn't even know Boney's wearing disguise. He looks exactly like a normal human kid. Yeah, apparently there's currently ways to preserve the Switch Online games onto your Switch, but I have no idea about it, and it would require homebrew. But a lot of speedrun communities are talking about it because, like, this NSO, it's super accessible, and it's very useful for speedrunning because it has all kinds of tools that are useful for practice, but it is not a permanent release, right? But I think people, like, a lot of speedrun communities are like, we can't ban it or whatever. I'm like, nah, that's dumb. Just, like, once it gets there, you can make a decision. Like, there's no need to, like, rush into things. Yeah, you can play, I mean, if you want to play the translated version of this game on anything, you would have to hack. Like, at least hack the ROM. I think the next console will have Switch backwards compatibility. I don't know. According to Nintendo, like, the Switch is, like, their main focus for now still. So I can see them just making, like, a Switch 2 that just still uses regular Switch carts. So yeah, I guess yes, backwards compatibility. Alright, this is a new strat that I made. Yeah, getting the tart there allows you to get 2 pencil rockets instead of a pencil rocket and a bomb, and it makes the fight much more consistent. Ah, but this mouse. Taking damage here sucks. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm actually gonna continue this without going to heal. Fighter go down. I'm getting no bat, which is really good. Yeah, it's really important you come into this fight with high health. Yeah, this fight is really hard in the speedrun too. Yeah, like, that's why I buy equipment and buy a bunch of items to make it consistent. Like, I changed the regular strats for this when I rerouted it. Ah, that smash sucks really bad. Ooh. Alright. We pretty much won now. Yeah, that's fine at this point. He just cannot double sleep us. Yeah, he's dead on this turn. Nah, yeah, the Pencil Tower boss is not, the Pencil Tower. The Thunder Tower boss is not difficult at all. Especially now because I remember since last time I played, I introduced using an extra salt gun or something. And that makes the fight way easier too. Yeah, Jealous Base can screw you with with RNG. Although, getting the Pencil Rocket now, it cuts down on the amount of attacks you actually have to hit him with. In fact, if I had gotten better damage rolls, I would not have had to attack him with Lucas at the very end. He would have just died on the very last PK Love. But, thanks to the double Pencil Rockets, by getting the extra tart, whatchamacallit, the only way for Jealous Base to kill me now is if he either gets like a double smash attack on Lucas, or if he gets a 3-turn sleep. Like, even if one of them falls asleep early in the fight, as long as they're up on the second turn, you have enough turns and healing to save everyone. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, and like, this Jealous Base fight I did and the Tart strat is new to this current route I'm doing. Like, I just thought it'd be more it'd be better to be more consistent, especially, like, just coming back. Like, it's not like I can't get world record again with this route. and it doesn't really lose too much time. Like I believe getting the magic tart and then not having to do 2 extra attacks on the jealous base after you're out of PK Loves. I do think it's I think it's about it averages to losing like 5 to 10 seconds compared to going in and being a little bit more risky, and I would much rather have it complete the fight more often. Is the fight easy casually? It depends. Like, your damage output is still the same, but you do have access to more money because casually you're going to be fighting way more regular enemies, so you'll have more DP, and you can buy more pencil rockets and healing and everything. So it's way easier for sure in terms of surviving, but you're still going to take a lot of damage. He's still really strong, like, for this point in the game. What was the first game I ever played? Yeah, it was... The first game I, like, have vivid memories playing was Mario RPG, and then after that, Pokemon Red. The first game that I played on my own was Mario RPG. But, like, the first game I played to completion was Pokemon Red. Or did I say that correctly? No, excuse me. The first game I ever played, like, in general, was Mario RPG, I think. But the first game I played on my own / to completion was Pokemon Red. Like, my Mario RPG memory, my core memory, was playing it with my older brother, who showed me how to play video games, pretty much. Yeah, Bob Ross. Yeah, Bob Ross never died. He just got isekai'd into the Mother 3 world. Or maybe this is the Mother 3 universe is actually this universe, and Bob Ross just transcends time. Yeah, on a blind playthrough too, it can be difficult casually because when he has all 3 of his enemies up, or all 3 of the enemies are up and alive, they are doing so much damage to you with their group attack. Like, if you didn't know to use a pencil rocket and, like, take him out immediately, like, you would be in for a tough time. So another jam. I was not prepared to discuss Bob Ross's existence as a transcendent being. You always gotta be prepared when it comes to Bob Ross. Like, the kids will be learning about it, Bob Ross, in the history books for the next 10,000 years. And if not the history books, they'll definitely be learning about him through memes on the internet. We need the Wendy's luck. You know, I used to talk about Wendy's with such high regard in my stream because it's one of my favorite fast food places. But Wendy's recently disappointed me with their changing price menu, which is really cringe. And I haven't been to Wendy's recently since they announced that. But if it changes the price of the $5 biggie bag and the $3 breakfast bag, I will be so mad I will not go to Wendy's ever again. Yeah, is that what's called surge pricing? Where they change the prices of the menu based on time of the day? Is that how they do it? Oh, did they rescind it immediately? That's awesome. There was so much backlash, they immediately said, hell no, I'm out of here. Alright, well, fun fact, this is all I plan to do today, Chapter 4, but let's see how far I can get in Chapter 5. Yo, pre-April Fool's Day prank. God. That Wendy, always pulling our leg. I have to look at this strat again because I vividly remember a strat I created in order to like bait this enemy out and dodge him. I have to go look at my PB. Yo, welcome back, DDX. We were totally not shitting on Sega while we were gone. I think in this scenario, I am low on healings, so I will pick up the bag of pork chips. Alright, I got scared of that hole, so I left, but you cannot get hit by that hole if you go straight. The cutscene will start. Shadow the Hedgehog is better than Sonic Heroes? I've never played Shadow the Hedgehog, actually. I've heard good things, and bad things, though. Shadow the Hedgehog as a concept was cool, but it was executed poorly. Yeah, I don't even know anything about the game other than it's Shadow with guns. Which is like so funny to me. I tried suffering through Sonic 1 on the Game Boy Advance. No, I have not. The only like handheld Sonic game I've ever played was Sonic Rush. And that was awesome. But I'm really bad at, or I was really bad at 2D Sonic games when I was playing them as a kid. Like I could never beat them, unfortunately. I went really close to him, for like no reason. Now he's hitting me. Ah, letting my HP fall for no reason. How did I not get the present? That's nothing. Do I think I would like Mother if, well, we're wrapping things up, but we're going as far as I can in Chapter 5 before I die, because I didn't practice this chapter. I was only planning on going to Chapter 4, Tanner, but TY for the GL. But anyway, back to the question. Do I think I would like Mother if it had a 3D art style? I'm gonna have to say no. I think 3D games don't have a good track record of being good when it comes to like 3D remakes or art style changes. Like if I look to whatchamacallit, the Mario and Luigi series, I think there was a big drop off going from 2D and 3D art styles. Not only do I prefer the look of the 2D art style, I also just think the games were not as good. Yeah, I don't think Earthbound 64 would have aged well at all. I need this mouse. There's no mouse here yet. Alright. These guys move randomly as well. It just happens he went across the stage to hit me. That's not good. I took a lot of damage. I might not even survive the Gears Pork Mask. Yo, nice, Mario fan. Pikmin 1 I really like, so I'm glad you played it. Hopefully you liked it. Yeah, they put a Pikmin 1, 2, and 3 on the Switch. Yeah, I haven't played. I mean, I've never played the Switch Pikmin. I only remember the GameCube ones. Duster, you didn't do this. God. I sniffed! Oh my god! Alright. Good. Well, I think the biggest issue with this fight is that I'm going in such low health because I got hit, right? But, in this situation, Lucas heals. Lucas can heal himself. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, I think this is the turn. Yeah. Yeah, make sure I remember the turn order. That's fine too. Him not attacking anyone is also good. Oh, wait. I was about to say, am I supposed to heal him, get him 3 times? I think you are. I don't remember. Oops. Yeah, I don't even want to say I think I was because I don't even remember. But, yeah, there's no way I remember anything else about this chapter. That's just an easy fight to get through. Yeah, Porky. Is it Porky's Revenge or Unfounded Revenge? Such a good animation. Let's save these splits as my new personal best, so we will be going against these ones next stream. And next stream, I hope to get all the way to chapter 6. Yeah. Next stream next week, I should have practiced chapter 5, and hopefully I can remember the earlier chapters a little better. I won't spend all my time, since I'm going to be practicing for 2-3 days before next stream. Next one probably happen on Monday or Tuesday. I should be a little bit more practicing the early ones instead of just chapter 4, because if we look at chapter 4 compared to the rest of the run, like, chapter 4 was way better. Yeah. As always, I say goodnight to my YouTube chat first. My cherry boys, TYTY for watching. Good night.